Half of Shanghai goes into lockdown today. Authorities in China's financial hub will carry it out in 2 stages over a 9-day period while they carried out COVID-19 testing for some 25 million people. The city reported a record high of 50 symptomatic infections in the last 24 hours and nearly 3,500 asymptomatic cases. The eastern side of the city is under restrictions until 1st of April and the city's western side from 1st to the 5th of April. Public transport will be suspended during the lockdown and all firms and factories will stop manufacturing or work remotely apart from those offering public services or supplying food. And for more, Minmin joins us live from Shanghai. Minmin, how are the people in Shanghai dealing with the lockdown today?
Oh, the announcement came really late last night, so there was very little time to prepare for it, especially for people on the east side of the river behind me. This river is now splitting the city in half. People on the east under lockdown from 5 a.m. today, and those on the west, myself included, under lockdown from April 1st. And so last night we saw videos circulating on social media showing people panic buying, people literally fighting with each other over pieces of vegetables. And Shanghai, it really doesn't feel like the city it used to be. If you take a look at the road, there are no cars in sight. Public transport will be suspended along with ride-hailing services when the lockdown is imposed on the east side. I went to the market this morning. Suppliers told me they see a shortage of vegetables. Prices are increasing. I also spoke to delivery workers and they said they are preparing to live in hotel rooms with their co-workers so that they can continue delivering food during the lockdown, because if they stay at home, they certainly wouldn't be allowed to get out of their compound. And some of them are already living in hotel rooms with their co-workers now because of the fear of the risk they would bring to their families as they're highly exposed to the virus as they ride in and out on the roads all day, every day.
Now, Minmin, authorities there have been resisting a broad lockdown to avoid destabilizing its economy, to avoid disruptions to their lives. So what triggered this latest move?
Well, this move really came after authorities repeatedly assured the city that we will not enter into a lockdown. In fact, there had been so many speculations over the past few days. Officials kept saying that these are rumors, but it seems like they have now changed their minds after Shanghai saw record high daily cases. On Saturday, there were over 2,600 cases. Now, we all know Shanghai is the economic center of China. It's home to Tesla's gigafactory, to production centers owned by SMIC, China's largest chip maker, as well as the busiest container ports in the world. And authorities know that. A medical expert on the Pandemic Prevention Task Force said on Saturday that if Shanghai comes to a halt, there will be lots of international cargo ships floating around the East China Sea. But clearly, this is their last resort now. The measures over the last few weeks had not been enough to stamp out the outbreak as Shanghai overtakes the northeastern province of Jilin to become the latest pandemic hotspot in the country.
Thanks, Minmin. Minmin there live in Shanghai for us.